The best thing to ever happen to me is probably coming to Australia.
Right now I'm feeling fine. Everything's by design. Took an L but I bounced back. Got a glow just to shine. Went through hell but I'm right back. I lost my dad but I found God. I don't know who designed this is. It's maybe mine or it's just luck. Right now I'm feeling fine. Everything's by design. Everything's by design. Got a glow just to shine. Everything's by design. I lost my dad but I found God. I don't know who designed this is. It's maybe mine or it's just luck.
Even though me and Gradi grew up in two different countries, we still have the same sort of experience, which is coming out of struggle to a different country and having to try to fit in with it within that country.
We moved from Congo when I was like young, 4 years old. Then I went to Kenya. So when I was in Kenya, I've never thought about what color I was. I just fit in perfectly. This was like such a big deal to me. It was like the first time I ever went to a theme park, whatever.
Yeah.
And it was just before we came to Australia. And I could never believe, like, my mom took us there. I was like, what the fuck? This is sick.
When we came to Australia, I reckon that's where all opportunities were open. And he just kind of went full blast. Like, he was making music, all this stuff. And I was just kind of watching it like, damn, like, okay, what about me?
He was doing his own thing and I was doing my own thing, and we came together and it was like, let's create something. And we create this band, this group. It's called Exile Crew. So we were four of us. It was me, there was Chaos, he's a doctor now. Gradi was Greasy. He sort of focused more on that music side.
It has been the most powerful and eye-opening experience because I just feel like I can do anything in the world, man.
Flowers for the dead, rest in power. Take a shot to the head, then the rest devoured.
He's been into music since he was little, like he started when he was 13. He wants to go and move forward. If he wants something, they decide and they'll do it the same as that.
I look at my mom and what she's achieved. Me being in Australia is my mom's work, bro. So imagine what I'm gonna do for my kids. Like, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. So that's why I named my EP By Design. By design meaning everything just falls into place, man. Regardless of it being good or bad, everything is just supposed to happen. When I was 16 or whatever, 17, I started getting depressed, and that's when I used to write a lot. When I went back to Wodonga, and I was reading over them, and I was like, Ram, like this is a diary to myself, man. Like, you know, it's direct, but it's subliminal. Only I can understand. Ego standing for everyone's greatest obstacle.
I take it you make me insecure and crazy.
The first verse is the girl talking, the second verse is the ego talking, and the third verse is the guy talking.
I like that Gradi makes it complex because he wants people to come back to it and digest it and listen to it and try to understand it.
You make it a threesome when part of the Migos. You turn into Divo. You turn to a bully and a big part of me goes. And this is what my ego said, yeah? Wait for it. My ego said, why you being sentimental? Why you being paranoid, asking things you weren't meant to? You said I got an ego.
You can't just listen to it one time and be like, yeah, that's cool. You gotta like go back, listen to the lyrics, decode that shit.
Alright, let's get it. Hey, hold up. Hold up, bitch.
Gradi has a crazy energy on stage, and that's like one thing I always take from him. He's got no shame. That's just the drive that he has for the music, that belief you have in yourself. And I like that about him, the fact that he carries that with him everywhere he goes.
But yeah, it's Gradi. It's just Gradi. He fills up that missing piece in that track that I will send him. Because like with all my beats, I don't like it because there's always something missing. And it usually comes down to lyrics or someone's vocals on it. And whenever he gets on it, it just works out.
My favorite song on the EP, Facts Right. I wrote that because I felt like the comparison. Oh, he's an African, he's making music, Gradi, he's better than you. Okay, cool. You can have all these things, but we're not the same because I'm doing mine different. I'm in my bag right now, bruv. Like, I'm in my zone. You can't touch me.